What is up, everybody? Sveinson here, back with another MLB 9 innings video. We got our double mileage legend hunt this week, as we've been doing at the end of every month. So that's nice and exciting. We also are going to be going over the new historic legend update and seeing if we can't pull one of those for ourselves. So if you're interested in that, stick around and let's get to it. So the historic player update is here. Let me go over it with you guys. I got some of the packs, but let me go over the update notice with you. The other notices above this, I believe, are just some bug fixes they had to implement. So, first part of the update, they're getting ready for 2022. The application of league schedule, latest ballparks, latest uniforms, just making sure that you can really feel when you're playing league mode like you're playing baseball. Updated the schedule. They updated to the new 26-man roster, so check your middle relievers. There should be a new one in there. I ended up putting Jordan Hicks, who I had taken out of my relief rotation. I ended up putting him back in an MR. I just used a couple skill change tickets off camera to get him a fixer set in case he ends up going in the game. Let's see, this is just about rosters, 26-man rosters. The NL now has a DH, so you shouldn't have a non-DH lineup. Everything should be DH. So your DH lineup should be standard, which is nice. Also, that reminds me, with the addition of the 26-man roster, you can now have two non-team cards. You can still have two non-team cards and still hit your S deck. So, yeah, that's pretty big. That's pretty nice. Means that you can have another non-team prime or sig or just good player in your lineup. They added historic players. So this is the meat of this lineup. We have Babe Ruth. We got Mickey Mantle. Lou Brock, which a lot of people aren't hyped for because he has high speed, but that is a dang legend for the St. Louis Cardinals right there. Super happy with Lou Brock. They added a pitching version of Babe Ruth. Batting is for the Yankees. Pitching is for Boston. They added Steve Carlton in his fantastic 1972-12 WAR season. And they added Cy Young, the man behind the Cy Young Award, as well. So that's pretty hype. So what are these new Supreme players? They're not quite legends. They act like legends, where if you put them in your lineup, you will get your set deck bonus for them. But I believe that they do not get 3/3/3s is what I've heard. I don't have one myself to check, but you can see on this example right here, those skills are not 3/3/3. The other big part of them is you train them at Black Diamond. Once you get them Black Diamond, you can train them to level 30. And what this screen is showing right here is you can use up to 5 amps, and you can get to level 20. Use some amps to get you up to level 20. And then when you reset, you can reset back to level 20 instead of to level 1. So that's pretty exciting. It's going to take a while for people to really start figuring out what thresholds they're aiming for. I'm thinking, just off the top of my head, if you're aiming for 12 at level 20, that means that you're aiming for about 6 per 10 levels, so maybe 18 is a good threshold, although you may be able to get it lower than that, maybe down to like 16. So that's just my initial thoughts on that. So yeah, so they're a new type of Black Diamond, which is pretty exciting. But those players also, let's see, we'll come back to this. Those players also got SIGs. I'm not sure if they show it in here. Player reserve expansion. Yeah, you have more room for players. Okay. So those legendary Supreme players also got SIGs. So there's a Lou Brock SIG, a Carlton SIG, Ruth, Mantle, and Cy Young all have SIGs. Some of them are with different teams, like Carlton got a Cardinal SIG. I believe that Cy Young got a Guardian SIG. Finally, they added this OVR challenge, which it looks like you just pick an OVR lineup to play. It plays through a bunch of games for you, and it gives you your stats for that. So that's pretty hype. It's just a way you can test to see how your team is doing, how you're improving as you get better skills and such. Oh, yeah, one other thing about Supreme players, which I totally forgot about, which is really interesting, is at Black Diamond, or maybe it's just on the regular card. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is, right here. The effects of all gear will be doubled on these historic Supreme players. So if you put on Diamond gear for +7, they actually get +14. So it also says the max condition has been added. Supreme players can raise their conditions up to max. Maybe that's another +5 above the up condition. I'm not 100% sure. And the player stats are on the back rather than the front of the card, which is just makes the front of the card look pretty cool. So double mileage weekend is going on. You know what that means? It's time to look for some legends. I was considering saving my packs for when historic legends drop, but I think there's going to be a pack for that anyway. And I want to get these in while it's still double mileage. I want to get these vintage combos. So let's go do that. Let's see what we can get. Oh, we're going to turn down the volume. All right, let's see. Nothing. 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 Man. Not a legend. Gary Templeton. We'll keep him in case we pull a SIG. All right. No legends in that set of 8. Let's open up these intermediate vintages. We got 15 of them from the wheel event, just so we can try to get a couple more pieces for combos. There's one right there, a Brooks Robinson, and another Gary Templeton. We'll toss that into our backup. All right, yeah, so no legends in there. Let's toss our Gary Templeton into the backup. Let's see. 1 and 2. All right, let's go do some combos. Let's see if we need to unlock any of them. Sort by grade. Nothing there. Any silvers I need to unlock? Patek. All right, looks like we're good there. And any pitchers? So we're going to keep Bob Lemon because we don't have any other diamonds. Looks like nothing there. All right, let's do these combos. Let's see what we get. We will start with some silvers. Buford, not a legend. Smith is not a legend. Antonelli is not a legend. And last one, come on, come on. Sangolin, not a legend, unfortunately. So that'll do it for this part, but let's, I haven't quite decided because the packs haven't dropped yet, but I'm expecting that this video is about to cut to me opening a historic legend pack. So let's get right to it. So let's go into our historic player pack. Let's see what we got. We also got one premium vintage to tack on. You know, maybe we just end up hitting a legend just for fun. Who knows? Nope. But that is a very nice Cleveland card. So we got 2 of these. Obviously, a Brock SIG, a Carlton SIG, or a Supreme player. And we got 2 Babe Ruth cards, both of them Boston. But we did not get a Supreme. So Unfortunate for me, but I'm not going to get any more of those. I'm saving the rest for Team Sig. So
if you like this video, leave a like below. If you want to comment, I'll try to get back to it. Sorry about the infrequency of uploads. I used to try to upload every Monday. I'm going to try to get back to that at some point, but I have just been busy, and it just gets like that sometimes. So, yeah, thank you all for the support, and I will see you guys with the hopeful SIG pack opening.